Walking on you, my money rules. Everyone silent. Self check, 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 check the money making bank account number. That's that shit that's never getting bounced on your bitch. I do the money dance. I just made 100 bands. When the stars say sign for it, I'ma leave my autograph. Dollar bills, watch it falling for me. I love the way that feels. Dollar bills, keep on falling for me. I love the way it feels. I came here to drop some money, dropping all my money.
So ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our group 1. In today's interview, we're gonna show you some interesting questions and answers about renewable energy.
Let's start.
Hello, so can you tell me something about yourself?
My name is Wing Tan. I'm from class 11A12.
So hi, we are there for our interview about energy today. So the first question is that what is renewable energy?
In my opinion, renewable energy is the type of energy that is an alternative for fossil fuels, and it is more optimal in many ways. Because it is more eco-friendly and it's more sustainable.
Yes. So how many different types of renewable energy are there?
There are lots of renewable energy sources, and such as wind power, solar power, nuclear power, and water power.
So in your viewpoint, which renewable energy source is the best?
I think that wind power is the best source of energy because the cost of building and maintaining the facilities of wind power is not very expensive. At the same time, it is very effective.
So this is the last question for you. So can renewable energy replace fossil fuels?
I think that not in the present time because it required a lot of money and and a lot of labor with knowledge. But in the near future, I think that this problem will be solved.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Let's go find next version.
Hi Dang. So in your opinion, what is renewable energy?
Personally, I think that renewable energy is just some kind of natural power source that could be an alternative power source for fossil fuels, and we could reuse it anytime.
Yeah, so one more question. Will renewable sources stop global warming?
Yes, definitely, because it could save a lot of the use of fossil fuel and have it reduce the amount of the exhaust gas emit to the atmosphere.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. So what happens if the sun isn't shining or the wind isn't blowing?
I think that would be terrible scenarios for our Earth because there will be total darkness and some renewable devices such as solar panels will become useless.
Okay, so how can we use renewable energy?
We could use some device to harvest panel to harvest the power of the sun, or the wind turbine to harvest the wind flow and then transform it into electrical power.
Yeah. Thank you. So that's all for our interview today. Thank you so much.
Let's go find next version.
Good bro.
Oh, I'm fine. How about you?
And this pleasure to meet you. It's about the environment, and can you guess about what I mentioned? Is a sun, the wind, the water, and so on. What is it? The energy?
I think it's about the sun.
Renewable.
Yes, renewable.
Yeah. Renewable energy is the energy which come from the natural and is unlimited. So can you tell me something about the renewable energy and how does it work?
As I know, renewable energy such as sun energy, hydro energy, wind energy, and nuclear energy. Clean energy work by producing
energy without release any negative effect in the environment, like release carbon dioxide.
Yeah, I agree with you. Can you tell me more about that information? If the renewable resources affect to the environment climate? Can you tell me about that?
Some renewable like solar energy, wind energy can be unlimited source, and it is clean energy because it don't release energy carbon dioxide, the greenhouse gases in environment.
Yeah, it's a good thing about you. If you want to choose about one of that element, which of you choose? The sun, the wind, the water, or geothermal heat? Which energy you choose?
I choose sun energy.
Can you tell me about the advantage of that energy?
The advantage that is limited energy and easy to produce.
And it also have some disadvantage. Can you tell me about more the disadvantage?
In the sunny day, is a lot of energy, but in rainy or cloudy day, there is no energy.
This means doesn't have any sun energy.
Yeah.
Thank you about the your idea about the information we do in the unit 10, the alternative source. And can you introduce something about you?
Yeah, I'm Kate from 11A2. Thank you.
Let's go find next version.
Good morning, Kim. Can you tell me something about yourself?
Well, hello everyone. My name is Kim. I'm a member of class 11A12, and that is my pleasure to be here in your interview.
Yeah. So, Kim, this is the first question for you. What is renewable energy?
Well, according to my knowledge, I think renewable energy are some energy sources that are always being replenished, which means it can be depleted. But limited in the amount of energy that is available per unit of time. For example, like wind or sunlight keep glowing and shining, even if their availability depends on time and weather.
Yes. So the second one, how can renewable energy benefit the environment?
Well, I think it is definitely the renewable energy can be very beneficial for our environment. Seen when we use renewable energy, there is no pollutants or carbon dioxide or greenhouse gas releasing to the environment. When there's a lot of carbon footprint when we use like fossil fuels. So in the long run, it will be very advantageous for the environment and very eco-friendly.
Yes. So Kim, in your viewpoint, how does renewable energy save money?
Well, I think using renewable energy is an effective way if you want to spend your budget wisely. But first of all, I think if we use renewable energy, we use sun, wind, or steam, which means that we don't have to refuel. For example, different from some cars running on petrol, with electricity car, we only need to charge it, not to refuel it regularly. And more than that, I think if we use renewable energy, we can be independent from some foreign energy sources. For example, especially in this situation when there is a big escalation in the price of petroleum due to the dispute of Ukraine and Russia.
So finally, that is the last question for you. Will renewable energy create jobs?
Well, definitely, because due to the increasing attention of the government to the renewable energy, to carbon dioxide reduction goals, I think that the government are more likely to allocate more budget on this industry, which means there are more career opportunities in this industry. For example, in the America, I believe that the renewable energy industry demands 3 times as many people as fossil fuels, which means we will have more jobs, and it has been predicted that some job like solar panel installers or wind turbine technicians are some jobs that may take the major thousand jobs.
So that's all for our interview today. Thank you so much for watching.